Okay, we have 2 bags to go through, which I wanted to like go through the bag and then do this, but we're just gonna go through it all at the same time. So this is the baby bag and this is my bag. This is the base, I think that's how you say it, bag from Shay Mitchell. As soon as I bought all of her things, she then released a baby line with a diaper bag and all the other stuff, so we did not get those, but I really wanted those. But the only thing I don't like about this bag is that when you close it, you end up losing all this space, which, like, I mean, I guess, but you can't, like, it has to be perfectly in there. So we'll start with her bag. So we're bringing our baby book. So you're supposed to put like their little footprints, and instead of doing that at home and making a huge mess, everyone says that like there's definitely enough ink on their feet to, yeah, that's the only thing, to just do it right at the hospital. So I just figure we might as well just bring that and put it in there. I'm sure there's stuff that we haven't filled out that we could do at the hospital too. So we have that. We also just got this. So this is just like a little wood plaque thing that has her name on it. So I'm sure we'll put that in like an Instagram post. I'm just gonna put that in the same little compartment. And then we have a blankie. So this is like a softer, thicker blanket. We also have this little lamb. This was one of the first things that Cody and I bought. I like it because it matches this little blanket, so I thought that would be cute for photos. And then we have, which I don't think we need like a lot of these things now that I'm looking at it. We have diaper rash cream. So I'll set that here. I have a couple pairs of mittens and some socks. And then we have 2 different pacifiers. I don't know if we've decided if we're gonna call these Nooks or like Passies, but I've always called them Nooks. Cody claims that he always called them a pacifier, but we also need to clean those before we go. And then we have the little Frida kit, which does have like the nose Frida in and stuff, but I really only brought it for the nail clippers and the little nail file because they say that they won't do that at the hospital for them. And then I also am bringing a little Zarbee's vitamin D supplement. If babies are breastfed, they need extra vitamin D, but I don't know like how soon or whatever, so I figured I would just bring it and then it's all together. A wet and dry bag for dirty clothes. Okay, and then we have all the things that Cody thinks are not necessities. Looks like we have a little plain pink hat. I think I have one other hat, yeah. This little hat matches a jammy set that we're gonna bring. And then I have multiple bows and headbands for the different outfits that we are deciding to bring with. This is one of my favorite ones. And so is this little striped, or this little polka dot one. So we'll have all of these to choose from, which I just feel like I'd rather pack more than less because I'm gonna be pissed if I'm like, oh, I really wish I had a pink blah 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 for her and then we don't have it. We have blankets. That's the next thing on the list. Blankets. So we have 2 swaddle blankets. But we're actually bringing 4 blankets because I wanted this to be like the base of one, like when she's in the bassinet, and then we wrap her in this guy, so those guys would be together with her little lamb or whatever. And then this one has her name on it, so I thought we'd put this like as the base because this is like a thicker blanket, it's not a swaddle. And then we have a plain pink one to go on top, which we'd probably forego the little lamb on that guy. We have 2 burp cloths. A lot of lists say that you don't need like swaddles and stuff, but because obviously they'll have blankets at the hospital, but I just don't want, I don't know, I would just rather have like what I want it to look like. I have 1 nursing cover. So this guy I'll bring, which I'm sure at that point it won't really matter if I'm covered up or not. But, so I'll have this cover. Everything matches very aesthetically well. And then we have, I think we only have like 2 pairs of jammies. So we have these little guys. Lots of people say that you don't need newborn sizes, but I'm not anticipating on her being huge. And then we also have a little gown jammy, which matches that hat that I was showing you before. But this is like bigger. This is for 0 to 6. So maybe if she's like super long and doesn't fit in the newborn, at least we'll have that. So for that's what we have for jammies. And then we have this like knotted gown, which we just got a couple other knotted gowns, so I'm not set on if this is the one I want for her like announcement picture or like, I don't know, whatever. So we'll just decide which one we're gonna do with that. And then we just have like 2, or we have 3 onesies, which she'll probably just be in these the whole time anyways. And then other than that, we have 2 little like going home outfits, just depending on the weather, which also I don't really think matters too much. So we have this little newborn dress and a little sweater. And then we have just this little like pants outfit with a little onesie. So we'll choose one of those for like her going home outfit. But yeah, I don't really think it's that much stuff. There's nothing else in here. So I'm gonna put all this stuff back in and then we'll move on to my bag. Okay, out please. Come on. Surprise, the baby bag actually still has some of my shit in here. Which I don't know if these shoes actually fit my fat feet anymore. Flip-flops. I don't know if they fit. I'll have to figure that out later. Another like wet to dry bag. So this will be for dirty stuff. And then I have slippers under here for me. So slippers, sandals, a dry bag. Oh my god, this is hard to do. I'm sitting like this. And then I have a little makeup container and this. I have a notebook because everything I read said to bring a notebook and a pen for like questions for the doctor. It has like a little folder compartment in here if they give us anything. I don't know, a notebook. These are my like whatchamacallit bags. I did pack some makeup, so I just packed a couple brushes. I have an eye palette, which I probably won't use that, but this side has, it's nice because these come with like a little mirror, and one of my other little bags come with it too, but I bought like the whole collection in the cream. I have foundation, a moisturizer, a little under eye concealer, just a powder, a blush, mascara, and eyebrow stuff. And then I just have like bronzer and like cheek bronzer. I grabbed like a little tinted lip moisturizer. And then if I'm really feeling fancy, I grabbed a matte lip color. I don't want to like get ready, but I also don't want to look dead in like photos or if we do a video or whatever. Like I want to actually feel good about myself. So I have a little makeup, and then I don't really remember what's in here. Another nice mirror, which I should probably put my brushes in here. I mean, it's 4 brushes, but this mirror is way bigger. I have a extra long phone cord, whatever they're called. I have 2 scrunchies, a headband, which I never wear headbands, but I figured maybe I'd want it to like get everything off my face if I'm like hot, which I definitely feel like I'm gonna be hot and sweaty. I have an eye mask, and then I have wipes for myself because this is what I use for my face. I don't use makeup wipes. I have some prenatals, which I'll still be taking, but I also grabbed my postnatals. I wanted to see what my doctor suggested. I have like a little massage oil, and then this stuff is called After Ease, It's supposed to help with cramping, like after you have the baby when you're like pumping or breastfeeding. So you're supposed to put that in your water, but it's really, really strong. Like it really smells earthy. I have an inhaler. And then I have face wash. I have the Tatcha face wash and the water cream, which I've never used these, but I got them as my like free, oh, they smell good. My free Sephora, whatever. And then I have lotion, body lotion, hand lotion, and then a chapstick. So this is just kind of like a whatever little bag. Okay, my next little bag. So I have deodorant. I just switched to the Crystal deodorant. So you just get it damp. It's like a hard, like rock. You just get it damp and then put it on, but it doesn't smell like anything. It's non-toxic, blah, 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 the whole spiel. So I just grabbed another one. They're like $5. I got it on Amazon, but now I have one for at home and now I have one in my bag. I also have my toothbrush in here. I have the Haakaa. People say don't bring your pump because they have pumps at the hospital, but I want to know. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter now that I'm like thinking about it out loud. I was going to say I want to know how to actually use mine, but I know how to use mine. And whatever. So I'll bring the Haakaa. I do have nursing pads. I have these ones that are just not disposable, but reusable. And then I have these little disposable ones that I got for free. This bag is kind of empty, so I guess if I need anything extra, maybe I'll put this in there. This, I don't know. For breast milk, I don't know if I'm going to need that or not. I don't remember if I put anything on the bottom. Oh, cookies. I have cookies on the bottom. I also got a couple like fruit bars. So these are just the Lenny and Larry's complete cookies. Everyone says you're starving after you give birth, and you may give birth when the kitchen's closed. So just have some cookies. I grabbed some like Kind pressed fruit bars. So I will put some of those in there as well, which I don't want to forget. This bag also, by the way, is from TJ Maxx. I got it last summer, or last spring before we went to Vegas. Oh, here's a little hair tie. Just pop that in here. And I also see makeup remover wipes in here, which, like I said, I don't use those, so I guess I'll just put those in here. Or no, I'll keep those for at home. That must have been from Vegas. They're probably dried out anyways. But this is just from TJ Maxx. It does have rollers with a little guy, so that'll be nice. I won't have to like actually carry it. We are gonna bring the stroller with like no attachments on top, where we'll just click the car seat on it so that we can carry all that, because we'll have these bags, we'll have Cody's bag, the boppy, 2 pillows, blankets, all the things. I'm also bringing these. These are the Milkies, or it's just one. So this is like a silicone like thing that you just put in your bra. I like that it has a case, but it's kind of like the Haakaa, but more or less for like all the time, not necessarily just like while you're breastfeeding or pumping. So I wanted to bring this, hence why I have that little tube thing in case I want to save some of my milk. Here's another one, and bring it home. So my stuff, I just have like loungy type clothes. I have like a pair of pajamas in here and stuff like that, but some fuzzy socks. I have 2 pairs. Let's see. I have some nice big granny panties. Really excited about those. I'm a big fan. Black and white. I have 2 nursing bras. So I just did like a neutral one and a black one. Here. This is just like the extender for the bra. I actually haven't tried them on yet, so I'm just going to put the extender in here in case I need it. And then this is like a nightgown, which looks comfortable. These unbutton, so it'll be nice for nursing. I have another pair of pajamas that are like shorts and a top. So I have these in green. And then this is the top. Also nice because it'll button, easily accessible. More underwear, which I just read this thing online that said don't bring underwear, just bring like the mesh ones. I do have some from Frida Mom that I might just throw in my bag. I have a sweater, just like an open loose cardigan. This is from Express. And then I kind of actually have a lot more clothes in here. I don't think I'm gonna need all these. I have a robe, a plain black robe. This I just got on Amazon. But this will be nice too when I come home. I really like robes. I have this cute t-shirt that says Mama Bear on it. So maybe I'll bring that guy, or I'll wear that guy home with. I do have a pair of leggings. Everyone says to wear really loose clothes, but when I'm not pregnant, I like things to be like really tight and compressed. So I just feel like maybe I'm gonna want that after I have the baby as well. So if I feel like I want that, then I'll wear probably this home. Otherwise, I do have a pair of joggers. I actually have 2 pairs of joggers. I have these camo ones, and then I have these green ones, which are, these are a little tighter. These are super loose. And then I just have like a tank top, a black tank top to wear, or I have a white t-shirt that I'm bringing, a pair of loose shorts, and a gray tank top. That's it. Cody has some of my other toiletries in his bag, like shampoo and conditioner. I think you have my face wash in there and some other stuff, but that's kind of it. Okay, so if you feel like I totally forgot something or I packed something that I absolutely do not need, I just feel like I feel like I have everything that I should have, but I maybe have too much, which I would rather. Also, I don't know like if I'm gonna end up having a C-section. At this point, the plan is to go in on our induction date, which is the 31st, but she could come earlier. She could, I don't know, the induction could take for frickin' ever. And then I could end up having a C-section and be there for like 5 days. So I know with like COVID, they're trying to get people in and out as quickly as possible, but I mean, I guess I'd rather prepare to be there longer than need be. Which initially, the doctor told us that Cody wouldn't be able to like leave and come home, but now we're hearing that he should be able to come home. So like I said, I'd rather have extra stuff and plan to be there for 4 days if we need to be, versus 24 hours and then he can't come home and then we're stuck with what we have. So that's it. That's all we have. We have like 10 days before she will be making her way here. Unless she completely surprises us and comes on her own, which according to my appointment that I had to, it's definitely not happening. So she will probably come on her actual due date, which is June 1st, because we're being induced on the 31st, and that could take hours. So stay tuned. That's where we are at.